The British Grand Prix takes place in the heart of England at a former World War II bomber airbase. It is a part of the Motorsports Valley and is the home track for all the British teams. The circuit is fast and wide. Overtaking is possible and races tend to be exciting. Just 5 minutes from Silverstone is Sulgrave Manor, the ancestral home of George Washington. Between Silverstone and Stratford-upon-Avon is the Heritage Motor Centre, displaying a wide range of historic British automobiles. Especially interesting are the record-breaking cars, which include the MG EX 181 that Phil Hill achieved a world record speed of 254 miles per hour nearly 50 years ago. The River Avon runs through Stratford and is the home for many river and canal boats. The Avon runs past the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. Stratford was of course the home of the famous bard some 400 years ago, and his cottage still stands the test of time. The town's attractive streets are rich in history and old world charm. An American flag hangs above Harvard House, the home of Catherine Rogers, mother of John Harvard, the founder of Harvard University. Your hotel is the recently renovated Victoria, close to the town centre. It is certainly the best hotel in town, and you will be delighted with its convenient location. On Saturday evening, the Driver Talk Show was held at the magnificent Whittlebury Hall, just behind Silverstone. Unlike so much in England, the hall is quite new. It reflects the location with a motorsports theme. Dinner served in a delightful tented area. James Allen, Anthony Davidson and Jenson Button appeared on stage.
Take us just briefly on a tour of a few high spots of this Silverstone circuit. You mentioned earlier Copse. Now, legend has it that in the right conditions, you can take that flat in 7th gear, is it? In qualifying? Is that possible?
Well, last year on the stickier rubber, it was close to take it flat. And the cars obviously get developed more and more, but then that was combated with the one-make tyre. And I did hear some rumours that it was possible to take flat. I think in the test that they had here in Silverstone, I think some people were able to take it flat out. Basically, if you tried to do that in my car, you would end up in the barrier.
Anybody else got a question for Jenson before we wind it up? Yep, one more.
How do you feel your career would be different if you had gone through with the Williams deal?
That's a fantastic question.
Very good.
Well, I wouldn't have won my first race. Definitely not. You know, I'd have probably a slightly better car than I've got at the moment this year. But I don't want to fight for 8th and 7th place in at the end of the race.
At the Williams factory on Monday evening, we were given a tour around the factory and spent time at the Williams Conference Centre and Museum.
Conference Centre, and myself, Kirsty, Tom, Dominic and Claudia will be your hosts along with Mark and Kevin later on.
The collection includes every model of Williams and a history of each car. Dinner was served in the trophy room, and Tom Potter, a senior acquisition manager, talked about the sponsorship side of the team.